Okay. Um, I was kind of having a difficult time with the whole issue with somebody tampering with my Facebook page. Um, well, I sent a really old girlfriend of mine from high school a friend request. I don't know, a couple of days ago, and she just added herself. So you probably remember her from some of the pictures. I have some pictures of her where she's at her house. It was from one of my old MySpace pages. And I also, a long time ago, uploaded some dance pictures. So she's the one sitting in the grocery cart along with some other ones. Anyways, she's had her house lately, um, and well, she's been married and she's been living in Utah for a while now, and she has some kids. But she added herself back, so I was gonna sort of introduce you, I guess. She was really, really sweet. A long time ago, when I first started on MySpace, before I had any friends at all, meaning before the 7,000 friends, like I just kind of got in an argument at my parents' house, and I was kicked out, and so I was just sort of wandering around. I have schizophrenia, so I have a bad time being able to concentrate on doing something that would help myself with making money like normal people. I see money in trillions or billions or millions, meaning TV commercials. So it's locked right there. So thinking that I need, so thinking that, so thinking that I need to like just go down to the store or go down somewhere to get enough money for a house or a car doesn't ever happen, and it's sort of a physical complication. And I did get a wand though, and I try to use it as well as I can. I write TV commercials. Well, so when I have support taken away, like when I have that, I basically tend to just wander around, and then wherever there's a computer, I'll just make some calls or add some friends or do whatever it is that I do. But mostly it's just basically trying to do some kind of leap towards a bigger world out there, where there's basically a lot of college graduates, where they have advertising occupations and music occupations and acting occupations, sort of the three-state like American dream, where it's like basically like New York, California, or Florida, where they basically own all the cameras, So I'm kind of geared in that way. And so, unfortunately, you can't actually say that I'm better than everybody, I guess, because they haven't liked me since the day I actually arrived on the scene. So it's caused a problem for me. It's actually also helped everybody else learn for the first time as a grown adult how to steal. I mean, you could actually have a lot of money, but it's never enough money, because there's always houses that are bigger than the one you have. Even if you have the biggest house that you know about, there's still a bigger house out there, as there's Microsoft and all of them. So whenever you think that you can, whenever you think that somebody else could help you out with getting paid even more money, they learn how to steal. So I guess I became that person. So it's caused a lot of problems for me personally. So anyways, so she was nice. She contacted me on my MySpace page weeks after I got kicked out, and she was like sort of chit-chatting with me. She called me and saw that I had a MySpace page, and we started talking, and then I called her on the phone, and then she was even married, and her boyfriend, or I mean her husband, maybe she wasn't married, maybe she wasn't, but she was with somebody, and he was even in the same room. But she was just talking, having a good time. really concerned for me, to be honest with you, like just really concerned about how am I doing, how are you holding up, and I just basically told her I've been separated now and I just got kicked out of my house, and then I talked to her a couple days later, and I was at my mom's work. She worked for East Valley Management in Mesa, Arizona, Gilbert and Southern. Well, with her sister Annette. Well, I talked to her in her office, and well, I had Cora there with me, and Cora talked to her too. So she's really the only other person any other girl that's ever talked to Cora, but she's had a long conversation with her. She's talking about like how she was in like 3rd grade or something, and it was really cute. And then it was my birthday that day, so next thing you know, we all go out to a job I used to work at Charleston's, and but I wanted to go to the movies at first, and then my dad was being an ass, and he was being really mean. So I had to hang out with Heather, and then I got in a fight with my parents, and then I don't know what happened, but we ended up going out to eat and never went to the movies. We went to Charleston at my job, and then we solved our disagreement, and then I remember I called her back because they drove off in the parking area because I get mad, and they drove off, and then I called Heather because I had my cell phone, and I go, I just got to hang with my family. They just drove off with Cora just because they didn't want to go to the movie. And she's like, I'm sorry. And then I go, never mind, here they come. They drove back around. What are you doing? I'm saying, Heather, we still want to celebrate your birthday. Just don't want to go to the movies. Where do you want to go? No, we can go to I'll eat if you want. It's fine. Where do you want to go? I go to my old job, Charleston. So that's where we went, and Heather was just like, sorry. Talk to you later. And that's basically the memory that I have of Heather. Was she was just sort of like right when before anything ever happened with MySpace. And it's so weird because I haven't talked to her since then. The last time I did talk to her, I have this funny story because I just got done doing the Las Vegas Strip. I put up signs all over the Las Vegas Strip. I had a ladder and everything, and I have these poster boards. And I remember just staring back after I climbed up this ladder. Well, I stole it. Well, I had put up before this, I had put up some signs on the strip that I did them just at arm's length. And the thing is, I was just getting ready to leave, but I didn't have any money to leave, so I went and saw a Mormon bishop. I found one, and then it was a Saturday, and I walked up to this church, and this woman was walking out. She goes, oh, do you need some help? And I go, yeah. And she takes me inside, and there's this guy, and then like 3 other people. And I start saying, sort of got stuck traveling, and I was wondering if I can get a ticket to go out of town to New Mexico, or to Utah or something, and then they go like, yeah, sure, of course. There was this guy that was listening to me talk to this girl who was trying to call some bishop, and but and he was just looking at me, and he was just listening the whole time. Well, eventually, he just made a phone call to the bus station, and he just didn't say anything else, and he just ordered me the ticket. And then he goes, you hungry? Yeah. Let's go get something to eat. And we went and got food, and he just said, anything you want. Alright. And he goes, alright, well, need some clothes? Sure. Took me over to Desert Industries, and then, we were standing there, and he goes, so you have your ticket, and you have your confirmation number, so that when I go down to the station, I have a ticket. And then he goes, and these people will help you out with giving you some clothes, anything that you need. But there was a guy that was there, but he was in his office, and we were waiting in the waiting room. And he goes, and he opens up his wallet, and he takes out $60. He goes, here's $60. And he goes, best of luck, Curtis. And I said, what do you do for a living? because I'm a lawyer. And how old are you? He was 37. He was my age and he was a lawyer. And I'm standing there, and then he leaves. And I'm standing there in this office, and I'm like, yes, I already have the bus ticket paid for, and I have $60. Kind of did the script. I kind of did. I didn't really hit it, but I didn't hit it really good. And I started walking out, and I'm like, and I just sort of steered back towards the grocery store. And then I steered down the cardboard aisle, or poster board aisle. And I just grabbed every single one of those colorful fluorescent poster boards. Even though I have money, I have a really bad problem. Even though I have money, I just put them in the grocery cart, and I grabbed all my Sharpie markers, and then I grabbed all the tape, and I dropped them all in the grocery cart. It was just a really, really modest and quiet, like Target. And I just rolled it right out the front door. And then, hold on, see if my camera's going. And, so now I'm like, oh my god, I think I grabbed so many fucking, I'm looking at all of it, like diamonds and rubies and emeralds. It's just invigorated when I had a little bit of money in my pocket. I've sort of changed my mood. Okay. And I had already come from Washington, and in Washington I did my very first ladder. I was walking down in Seattle, and I was in this abandoned house, and they were building it, not an abandoned house, they were an apartment complex under construction. And at one point I remember seeing a ladder, and I remember later when I was looking down this one single boulevard, I forget the name now, but it's the biggest one in the entire city of Seattle, and it's kind of a big, it's got like 12 lanes, you know, 6 going in one direction, 6 going in the other direction. It's the biggest road you'll ever see. It lends from the freeway and then calms itself down as it comes from around, like almost around the corner in this really slow arcing turn. And there's this one giant post, like you have to walk around it just to get around it, and then another one in the center column lane. And obviously they're holding freeway signs, right? I just remember I'm walking down the opposite, a road perpendicular to it, and I just remember looking at those poles and I go, yeah, I think it's every single one of those cars. I don't know where a ladder is right now. Yeah, we're gonna do it. And I went, and I had already had signs at that time. Only like a couple left, and I went and grabbed the ladder, and I already had some signs. And I carried it all the way from where it was, all the way to where I needed it to be. And then in the middle of the night, I waited, and I went up all the way to the top of this really, really big ladder. And I taped it around, and got it all done. And then I went even to the center column. I got every single person in all of Seattle, Curtis clientele. Well, after that, so I got used to the concept of ladders in my phone. Let me stop and restart.